One super important thing that I want to talk about that not enough people talk about is like embarrassment and just not wanting to post content. I've spoken to guys, I think, my entire life from the ages of like maybe 10 years old up until now being 21. And everyone wants to be a content creator. Everyone wants to post on YouTube. Everyone wants to have a TikTok, or at least, some people don't say it, but it's true. Like posting videos and making money with it and actually making a difference, that's pretty cool, right? But most people are way, way, way too shy when it comes to actually getting started with something like that. So I want to talk about like what I've learned about actually making content and actually getting out of that kind of mindset where I'm really scared of what people will think. Now, the hardest it will ever be is when you are surrounded by others. So if you are in a high school, if you're in a middle school, if you are at like a really tight-knit 9-to-5 job with like a bad environment or it's very corporate, those are the kinds of environments where it's going to be very hard for you to post something like this because you're afraid of people who are at your job or at your school seeing it. The one thing I have to tell you is that that will always be there unless you have a radical shift in the way you see these people. If you see these people as those who are above you, as those who are more important than you, as those who deserve to judge you and that you're below them or that you're worthy of judgment or you are rightfully judged, then nothing will ever change. And I don't care how many, mindset motivational videos you watch. If you see these people as that, you'll never get over it. So either that has to change. You have to completely take these people from being on a pedestal where their opinion is so important that you can't post because you'll embarrass yourself to getting to the same level as you or lower, more importantly, right? Or what is even stronger and more effective, and exactly what I did, is that when I left high school, I was still nervous to post. I still had the ideas that people are going to see it from my high school. They're going to think I'm weird, right? They're going to have all these thoughts. Even this YouTube channel, someone from my high school might be watching it. I couldn't care less. And the reason why is because when you change your environment and these people whose opinions you care about are no longer around, right? You know for a fact, because I knew this, people were seeing my TikTok from my high school. I'd be going to like the pub, I'd be going outside, I'd be getting texts from like old friends and they'd be like, yo, I saw your TikTok, like what are you doing? Or like, oh, it's like, maybe they'll say it's cool, but some people are like thinking it's weird. But like in all reality, think about it right now. This is a thought exercise. Have you guys ever seen like maybe one of your friends or your family members posting on social media or TikTok and like maybe you thought it was cringe? Maybe you thought it was a bit weird. Has that ever happened? I feel like most of you have probably had that happen. Let's be real. Now the second question I want to ask you is, do you still think about it to this day, every day? Does it keep you up at night? Do you actually care? Like, does it bother you? Does it ruin your day? No? That's what I thought. Nobody's thinking about you. And like, that's the truth. You can be posting videos like this and you can have all the people that you went to high school with or your grandma, your grandpa, or all these people see it, but you're not going to be on their mind forever. Like they'll think about you for a minute and they might like send it to another friend and be like, look at this dork. But like that's going to last 2 minutes and they're going to forget about you and like you're above them because they're actually looking at you and thinking, I wish I had the confidence to do what he's doing right now. And they're thinking that deep down inside. They're never going to say it because they got to cope with the fact that they're so insecure that they can't put themselves out there. Even they probably told themselves at 10 years old they wish they could be content creators. And that's the truth. Everybody wishes they could be doing what you're doing when you make content. I promise you that. Deep down, the idea of talking to a camera and making money off of it is really damn cool. But how many people actually have the guts to do that? Not many. Right? So I challenge every single person who's watching this video, why continue to be a consumer? Right? Watching my videos is cool. I love seeing the views. I love seeing the likes. Yeah, keep going. But why keep doing that when you know for a fact you want to do it yourself? And I'm not saying every single one of you. If you're watching this video and you're like, Michael, I truly don't want to post videos, then don't. Don't. I'm not saying you have to, right? I'm sure there's a million other things that you'd rather be doing. All I'm saying is for the people who actually have that little itch inside and the feeling in the back of their head or the thought in the back of their head, they want to post and they want to share and they have things to help people with. Post! Get over yourself. You're not that special. If I have to be the one to tell you that, I'll be the one, right? This YouTube channel is not for you to feel comfortable and happy and excited. You watch this because you want to grow as a person, because you want to develop yourself as a human being. So I got to get you out of your comfort zone and challenge you with this video to get off your ass and make a video and post it and forget about what people think. Because even if they see it, and they won't, but even if they do, they're not going to think about it for a long time. And even then, they're not that important. right? You going out of your way and posting the video is 10 times more respectable than any kind of judgment you'll ever have, right? Start to see yourself differently because you are different. You have your own experiences, you have your own beliefs, you have your own skills. You are special, and the world deserves to actually see that, right? These are the kinds of mindset shifts I had to spend years and years and years going through. I mean, I'd be posting videos talking about the negatives of being an electrician at 18 years old, and I'd have 30, 40, 50, 60-year-old men by the thousands commenting about how I'm such a retard, how I'm so stupid, right? Oh, this little kid, he's got soft hands, he's not willing to do it. I had to deal with that, what you'd call haters, right away, right when I started, because I popped off on TikTok in my first few posts, and it's okay. Because I still realize those people are in a place where, frankly, I don't want to be, and I might just be in a place where they do want to be. And that might not, neither of those may be true. But all it is pixels on a screen, right? And I still got my friends and my family and my loved ones and my work and everything that I love still there. All right, so that's what I'll leave it with. It's kind of like memento mori. I mean, we're all going to die one day. We're all going to eventually pass on, and we're not going to be in this life anymore. So why does it all matter that much? It doesn't. You posting content, you doing what you actually enjoy and helping people, getting a bit of hate for it. I know I'm repeating myself at this point, but it doesn't matter that much. There'll be that negative aspect of maybe some people hating on you, right? And let's say this is the baseline where you start. Some people might hate on you and they think it's weird and they tell you that, but then the positive impact you have is right here. Right? When you average it out, you'll kind of be right here, and the net positive is there. It's not net negative. Right? You started here, the total positive is here minus the negative. You're here, right? You've made a positive impact on the world, and that's what I want to leave you guys with. Right? If you like what I'm talking about, and if you feel the passion, excitement in my voice, it's because it's real, right? I'm not doing this just for fun. I truly believe in what I'm saying, right? So if you enjoyed this video and you actually stayed the whole 7 minutes, I respect you and I want to shake your hand. But more importantly, just like the video. It helps me a lot, right? It gets out there and more people can see this and actually be changed by it. Subscribing means that you'll see my next videos as I post, because I'm going to keep doing that. And then commenting is a really good opportunity to have me actually reply to you. Now my socials are below, so you could reach out to me on any of those. Instagram is the best one, or I'll probably get back to you. And then even more importantly, look, what I do is sales. Why I speak clearly and why I'm pretty excited and I do it well and I make a lot of money from it is because I've learned it. So if you want to work with me one-on-one, and I'm working with a couple of people right now, not an infinite amount, just fill out my form below. If you don't want to do it, no worries whatsoever. At least give me some feedback on this video, right? There's a little form down there for feedback. Tell me what I could have done better in this video and what you liked. That way I can keep improving my content, and the valuable minutes you spend with me in the future will be that much better. Guys, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate you being here, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.